So my first question to begin with is about the shifting perception of GRC. It's not just the mechanism of like regulating, monitoring, and reporting. It's now seen as the potential growth driver. So what are your views on that?
A very interesting question, indeed. Well, I believe that it is all connected to the maturity of the market. We all know that the rise and the rapid growth of the market in UAE has been really exponential over the past, let's say, 20, 30 years. And within this growth, the GRC is actually finding its place. First, it was through the external sources where companies had to use external services to actually comply with the requirements from the legal and the regulatory part. But indeed, the governance, risk and compliance is actually a management tool. Therefore, the management tool is being designed both by on a legal level, on a regulatory level, or on the standard compliance level as a mean to allow any company management to actually define the processes, the procedures within the companies in themselves, and to enable them and to allow them to actually manage them, measure them, and continuously improve them. Now, the internal part, because of this exponential growth, was always kept aside. It was somehow, let's say, an obstacle for the management to actually achieve this rapid growth. So now, with the market being more stabilized, where the companies are now settled, there is already, let's say, visibility on who is the leader on the market, who are the niche players. Now, the governance, risk, and compliance from the internal perspective actually starts to be seen as a business driver. Why is this? The reason is very simple. Once we are in a position where we have reached the barrier of growth that is determined by the size of the market, we need now to refocus ourselves internally and see how can we improve what we are doing inside the company in terms of policies, procedures, processes, and the effectiveness and efficiency of these processes within the organization. That is where the companies are actually finding their key strengths. They are finding ways how to decrease cost, how to increase the revenue, how to create new services, and that is where governance, risk, and compliance as a very broad consultancy area comes into a picture. So we see on the market a number of changes driven by external regulators and legal requirements, which UAE is rapidly changing to align with the international community. And therefore, I believe that these internal drivers now will be more and more interesting to the business itself and to the management and to the perspective that if we are able to manage ourselves through a governance, risk, and compliance model, we'll be able to be proactive and to find all those areas of improvement and potential growth within the company that are completely different than the market growth. So I believe that the companies who are doing both are actually the leaders on the market because they are utilizing both internal and external strengths of the governance, risk, and compliance let's say that the industry actually offers to the companies.
TechCast, powered by Q&A Markham, unraveling the enigmas of the digital age in every episode. Subscribe to TechCast on YouTube and on your favorite podcast directory and never miss an update.